Odablock is one of the best PKers and NHers in the game. My personal favorite, to be honest. Now let's go over how he PKs.
Do I go for the 2-in-1 or no?
You do, but you don't. You know what I mean?
Okay, here we go.
So this footage is going to be slowed down to only 35% of what the original speed was. So we're not even half the speed of Odablock right now. 35 is a decent middle ground. Try to keep your eyes up. Anyways, back to his bread and butter, which is those three-way switches. And the cool thing about the staff flicking is because you always have that staff in your hand, it turns a would-be four-way switch, you know, being your robes and staff and your offhand, into a three-way switch. Now it's just robe and offhand. So because of that, it turns just about everything into a two-way and a three-way switch. Very rarely will you have to do a four-way switch to get to the next attack style, which just makes everything a lot faster and more one-ticky, I guess. Seems, you know, that special attack right there was actually pretty good because it was, in my opinion, it was kind of sporadic and unpredictable, but it seemed Home Dog had an even better reaction time, so it didn't really land. See, another sporadic hit right there. You know, that's what I like about Oda. Just those offhand, you know, little schmackaroos right there. And then always in that tank gear, as per usual. See? So he's going to click him, then clicks the staff. Into that. See? Damn, that's so cool. Into his tank gear automatically. Then a quick two-way range switch right there. Then after this attack, straight back into that staff. Now observe his offensive prayers. Whatever he has on is what he's going to attack with. So if he has augury on, you know he's going to attack with his mage. And what does he do? That's what he does. If he turns on his range prayer, that's what he does. Even if it would take him a couple ticks. He tosses, whatever he tosses on, he's hitting with it. Augury might take him a half second. Maybe even 2 half seconds, but he commits with whatever offensive prayer he is with. But bro is so fast that not only is he predictive, but he's reactive with his prayers. So he put on his range gear before changing to the range prayer. Something you can typically do more so with range, but not so much mage.
Right now.
Once again, he's trying to go for the DDs right here, because DDing is always a good thing to do. He splashes as you see, so he runs away. Goes for another one. Even Odablock misclicks, that's funny. Though what I'm starting to notice is that Oda doesn't really toss in too many melee hits. I mean, he is frozen half the time, so it's understandable. And your opponent's always going to try to keep your distance. But I don't know. I'm personal fan of tossing in those sporadic melee hits. But I've only seen a couple within this fight. It's mainly just those three-way switches between range and mage, which is it's getting the job done by all means. Here I'm noticing that Odablock is so good in his offense that he doesn't really need to switch prayers too often, and when he does, it takes priority over any other action. Say he's like mid-switch, he'll toss in the prayer before he, you know, completes his attack, as you just saw right there. But, I mean, bro is so fucking good. Like, he really doesn't have to change prayer too much. His opponents are so focused on Odablock's attacks rather than their own offense. They're just, you know, he's got the momentum, so he puts them on the defense instead of vice versa. What I also want you to notice here is after this attack, he's going to go into mage. And when he does do this mage attack, because he's rocking Karasi, instead of going for the special attack on a 35, he switches into his range, which, you know, changes opponent to range, and then he goes for his Karasi mage-based special attack, which, you know, it was smart to toss in just a two-way switch right before the special attack.
You are disgusting.
Then right here at this point, Oda's got about 1 brew left. He's really going to just try to keep them frozen. But sadly, they have seeds, and what he should really keep in mind right now is the directions of which those seeds are going, because you'll see that this has an important role within the fight, later on, of course. Oda does die, but you will see why. Anyways, he seems to be keeping his momentum up. Seems the opponent is eating rather than attacking, which is good.
Oh, like, I can't believe you've just done that to this man, and I'm gonna speak early because you deserve to be spoke early to. Wow.
I really couldn't have said that better, because Odablock's ability to utilize any amount of momentum within a fight is just absolutely phenomenal.
You have absolutely no right to be doing this to this man. How dare I spit in your face right now?
Unfortunate he splashed the ice barrage, which then it caused him to get hit 61 with a simple fucking smack, and now he's getting smacked again. Or actually, I think that was a spec, but you know, sad, can't do anything against the splashes, and now it's time to escape.
Oh no.
Look at this. Even though he's on 38 HP, he's still chancing his opponent. That's fucking crazy. Most people would just choke and just sit down and die. Him, no. He's going all out to the teeth no matter what. Sad right here, he goes for the freeze hug. I don't know if he was going for the free hug, actually. But, as you could see, those mithril seeds would not have allowed no freeze hug around this corner. But, I guess he's just fighting at this point. GG.
Wow, though. Wow.
And long live the king.
Wow. No, you died on your shield there, and let me just say that was